puja, and all run away. He made a call.
He made a puja out of
Yeah,
bread.
yeah. Only half beret give Makala,
Yeah.
and Makala
Made them all go away.
all this enemy control.
Yeah.
And then later, last one, India Buddhist Masida, that Madhamika master, Chandakiti. Chandakiti, they ask now, Chandakiti, you do. Yeah, Chandakiti say, okay, arts need. I need art. This big rock, neck, lion.
Oh, a big lion on it?
Big lion. Art. Quickly.
Right.
That,
Chisel or paint or something?
Then he come, he have one thick.
Yep.
He put in lion bottom.
Yeah.
Go. Then this big one gone. And can't come.
Yeah.
All run away. That is a Buddhist war.
Yeah.
Then later ask Buddhists have no Masida. Then Hindu ones. Again Hindu Masidas do.
Yeah.
That is now can do. Now no much.
Yeah.
Now government have no religion, but today Modi is a Hindu.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, sorry. Now I just Jiang Tichen. Jiang Tichen. Sorry.
Good history lesson.
I telling Jiang Tichen. Put garbage.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay.
Yeah. Now we for what's that? Coronavirus. Oh, that's Chinese. This. Xi Jinping sick. Xi Jinping make sick. That is, not all China, but
Not all
Xi Jinping he makes sick. Namo, Redna, Taryaya, Namo, Bhagavate, Aparte Hata, Bekaze Rajaya, Teata. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
we can hear you fine.
One, no?
No microphone.
No.
Yeah, not today.
I thought, Bekaze Rajaya,
Bekanse Rajaya.
Teata,
Teata.
Om,
Om.
Sawatata Gata Hum,
Sawatata Gata Hum.
Gume,
Gume.
Imini Mihi,
Emene Mihi.
Mati,
Mati.
Sabta Tata Gata,
Sabta Gata Gata.
Samadaya Diktrite,
Samadaya Dictate.
Ate Mate,
Ate Mate.
Pale Papam,
Pali Papa.
Shodani,
Shodani.
Sawa Papam,
Sawa Papa.
Nashaya,
Nashaya.
Mama Bude,
Mama Bude.
Budo,
Budo.
Tatame,
Tatame.
Ume Kume,
Ume Kume.
Buddha Chetar,
Buddha Chitar.
Pari Shodani,
Parishodani.
Dame,
Damani.
Meru,
Meru.
Meru Shikare,
Meru Shikare.
Sawa Akala,
Sawa Akala.
Mirtayu Niwarani,
Miltayu Niravani.
Buddha,
Buddha.
Su Buddha,
Shiv Buddha.
Buddha,
Buddha.
Adiktana,
Adikchana.
Adiktetena,
Adikchitana.
Rachentume,
Rachentume.
Sawa Dewa,
Sawadewa.
Same,
Same.
Asame,
Asame.
Samanawa,
Samanawa.
Harentume,
Parantume.
Sawa Buddha,
Sawa Buddha.
Buddhisatawa,
Bodhisattva.
Shame,
Shame.
Pasha Mentume,
Pashamentume.
Sawa Etayu,
Sawa Italu.
Padarpa,
Padarpa.
Bayadaya,
Bayataya.
Purani,
Purani.
Supurani,
Supurani.
Purayame,
Purayame.
Sawa Ashaye,
Sawa Ashaye.
Benduria,
Benduria.
Pati Base,
Partibase.
Sawa Papam,
Sawa Papa.
Chayunkari Soha,
Chayankari Soha.
Om, Bekanze, Bekanze.
Bekanse, Bekanse.
Maha Bekanze, Bekanze.
Maha Bekanse, Bekanse.
Raja Samungati Soha.
Raju Samungati Soha.
Yeah, that is a big puja. Oh, yeah.
Oh, do you want this table here?
Oh, yes, okay. Yes, okay.
You sure?
No problem. I have new shoes,
I see they're beautiful shoes.
but $10.
Ah, nice.
When Geshe Nima was here,
Oh, this cheap, cheap.
we took him to Bucky's.
He doesn't know, but
Bucky's, it's a store.
Oh, yeah. There, I buy one girl. What's that? Trouser. One is man trouser and $8.
Yeah.
But good
Good.
because we poor people need cheap shopping. Yeah. Now there is elephant pass or 1,000 arm. That is a wonderful mantra. Very holy. Namo,
Namo,
Ratna,
Retna,
Tayaya,
Talyaya,
Nama,
Nama,
Arya Jana,
Aryayana,
Sagare,
Sagare,
Berochana,
Peruchana,
Bayuha,
Bayuha,
Rajaya,
Rajaya,
Tathagataya,
Tathagataya,
Arhate,
Arhate,
Samyang Sambudaya,
Samyang Sambudaya,
Nama,
Nama,
Sawatathagate Baya,
Sawakatakata Baya,
Arhate Baya,
Arhate Baya,
Samyang Sambuddha Baya,
Samyang Sambuddha Baya,
Nama,
Nama,
Arya,
Arya,
Avalokite Shauraya,
Avalokite Shalaya,
Bodhisattvaya,
Bodhisattvaya,
Mahasattvaya,
Mahasattvaya,
Mahakarunikaya,
Mahakarunikaya,
Teatha,
Teata,
Om,
Om,
Dara Dara,
Dara Dara,
Diri Diri,
Diri Diri,
Duru Duru,
Duru Duru,
Ete Wete,
Eche Weche,
Chale Chale,
Chale Chale,
Parchale Parchale,
Parchale Parchale,
Kusume,
Kusume,
Kusumewari,
Kusumewari,
Ilimili,
Ili Mili,
Site,
Site,
Zala,
Zala,
Mapanai Soha,
Mapamai Soha,
Om,
Om,
Mani,
Mani,
Etme Hung,
Petme Hum,
Om,
Om,
Mani,
Mani,
Petme Hung,
Petme Hum,
Om, Mani,
Mani,
Petme Hung.
Petme Hum.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one. Oh, that's good. Thank you. It help. Oh, wind is come.
Yeah. That'll keep it there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now till what say?
4 minutes.
Namo
Namo,
Buddhaya,
Buddhaya,
Namo
Namo,
Dharmaya,
Dharmaya,
Nama
Nama,
Sangaya,
Sangaya,
Buddham
Buddham,
Sharanam
Sharanam,
Gachami,
Gachami,
Dhammam
Dharmam,
Sharanam
Sharanam,
Gachami,
Gachami,
Sangam
Sangam,
Sharanam
Sharanam,
Gachami,
Gachami,
Sangjela
Sangjila,
Japsucho,
Kapchucho,
Chula
Chula,
Japsucho,
Kapchucho,
Gindula
Gendula,
Japsucho.
Kapchucho.
In 3 language.
Wonderful.
Good. Also English. Go refuge Buddha. Go refuge Dharma. Go refuge Sangha. And 4 language. Wow.
Wonderful.
Huh?
Wonderful. It's good.
We 4 language. Maybe now African language.
Yeah, I don't know African language.
Yeah. Then what say? also Mada Panjaparamita Sutara, Mada 4-pound wisdom. Yeah, Mada 4-pound wisdom is important that Yamentaka master, very, very energy, Masida. His name called Ralozawa. Ra means Juan. Juan translator. Ralozawa. Because Yamentaka have Juan. Ralozawa is incredible energy. Incredible. His lineage come in Sacha, and then Gilu belong this Yamentaka. You know, important for Gilupa. Yeah. From Ralozawa. But the Shakyamuni Buddha only give name. Yamentaka very energy. Only that. Shakyamuni Buddha only that. Then lineage nothing. Then Matsida Lalita. Lalita Beja is India Matsida. Lalita Beja wanted Yamentaka practice. But Shakyamuni Buddha passed away. But then he looking, he go Udiana. Udiana, they have Dakini land. Because nobody see in Afghanistan, Pakistan, this area. And he go there, Dakini is not allowed to speaking mouth, just only Mondara. How much like that? San. You know, there's Mundara.
Yeah, the
Mundara is Dakini language. You drinking water, you wash feet, you garland or look like, but not allowed to talk. Dakini.
Interesting.
Then he learned that he go there. Yeah, he found Yamentaka lineage. Dakini have Yamentaka Chantra is 3,000, but only give 7. But only we have 7. I have this 7 oral transmission from Ling Rinpoche.
Wow.
Yeah. The one in Germany, one Nyingma master, he asked me, you have that lineage? Please give me. I did that.
Oh, wonderful.
You
Maybe
know,
you could give us
you
that
must
lineage.
know that.
Yeah, maybe.
Kilupa no ask. They don't know. Yeah. Yamentaka come from Lalita Benza. Lalita Benza to many Lama, then many Masida, then Ralochawa in Nepal. He stay in Nepal. Then I think Ralochawa is Tibetan man, but he stay in Nepal. He speak Hindi. He bring in Tibet. Anyway, Ralochawa say, appearance is pada, empty is mada.
Oh, okay.
You understand it?
Appearance is father.
Appearance is pada,
And
and empty is mada.
mother.
Appearance is empty, empty is appearance. Union.
Together.
Yeah, pada mada union, then very happiness. That is great bliss.
Yeah.
Great bliss
Yeah.
come from appearance and emptiness union, then great bliss.
Bliss. Yeah.
That magical teaching.
Yeah, magical teaching.
Interesting.
Yeah, Master Telopa say, appearance not much cheat you, grasping cheat you.
Ah.
Appearance doesn't cheat much you,
It's
grasping,
grasping it.
and you delude it.
Right.
That is a Master Telopa teaching. Master Telopa say, Nangwe Miching Shempeching. Only this. I translate appearance don't cheat you, grasping cheat you.
Yes. That
Does
sense.
it make sense?
It
Yes.
does make sense, yeah.
Matsuda Ralocha say, appearance is father, in empty is mother, is union. You get blissy.
Get blissy.
That is, yeah. Anyway,
We do our four measurables?
huh?
Four measurables?
Oh, sorry. How also mother Panjapara Maja profound wisdom, Teata, Gate,
Gate, gate,
Paragate,
paragate,
Parasam Gate,
parasamgate,
Bodhi Soha,
buddhe soha,
Teata,
teata,
Gate,
gate, gate,
Paragate,
paragate,
Parasam Gate,
parasamgate,
Bodhi Soha,
buddhe soha.
go, go, very go, and pure land go,
Yeah, there you go.
go in Latin,
Go to be enlightened.
five go. That is the English language.
Five, go,
Go,
go.
go, go, go,
Go,
go.
It's silly today.
That is Maja Panda Paramita Sutara.
Yeah, Sheila, we are silly today.
Oh,
We are silly today. We are silly. Very happy, silly.
yeah, that is Matsuda topic.
Yeah.
You can read 84 Matsuda's biography.
Uh-huh.
Very, very interesting, understandable.
Mm-hmm.
No much. Each have one page, 2 page.
Oh, wow.
Only some half page.
Yeah, yeah.
That very good.
Okay.
Even Kaju was very much using. Kaju Lamas is telling, you must read 84 March the biography. They say,
Yeah, yeah.
you do Vajrasapa practice, you do Amitabha, and you read Milarepa biography. You learn Bodhisattva Avatara. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good for people, yeah, very good. Otherwise, many texts, it's essence, something.
That's silly.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, each lineage they're telling very nice. Everything we respect. They have everything interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, yeah. You can't say this is best and this is no mind. Can't say. Even Tsongkhapa say, we concentration and concentration 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 level. And then again 9, 8, 1. Then again 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, that going.
9. Mm-hmm.
And some going 1, 4, and 2 jumping.
Yeah, yeah.
And
2, 9.
then which one correct?
Yeah.
Tsongkhapa say both correct. Yeah.
Hmm.
Both is style correct.
Both style is correct.
But we have it one style correct, but no other.
Mm.
That is wrong.
Right.
This cook also correct. This cook also correct. Yeah, cooking different.
Mhm.
Japanese cooking correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Italian cooking correct. French cooking correct.
So all schools are correct.
All foods correct. Yeah.
All schools,
School.
all Buddhist schools.
Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Very good.
And they're all correct.
Yeah, very good. Very, very Babashika, Sotandika. Babashika have different 18.
Yeah.
5 believe self existing. Other self no existing. View different. But all help. All helpful.
But in Mahayana,
Yeah,
We say self does not exist.
yeah. Today
Right.
coming,
Oh,
this
okay.
teaching.
Yeah.
This topic now almost coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
will.
very important topic. Now we do what's for immeasurable. Yeah. For immeasurable, good immeasurable, compassion immeasurable, loving kindness immeasurable, joy immeasurable, equanimity, that is a very easy, good practice, good healing, yeah, good mind training. How good it would be if all suffering sentient being immediately free from suffering its causes. How wonderful if free from suffering being free from suffering, it causes purify. Yeah, how good it would be if all unhappy being, happy-less being, they have immediately whatever they wanted happy, it causes condition is how wonderful if they get immediately happy. We wish may all they have happy is causes. Yeah, how good it would be if uh, million limitless happy beings, they're happy never losing, never ever changing. They have happy continually, and is create these happy causes and virtues, and they have always happy. How wonderful! We wish all unhappy being have no all happy being never losing, happy never separate. Yeah, that is immeasurable joy. Yeah, it's okay.
Yes,
Some
very good.
understanding.
Yes, very
I
good.
think no new people, but
Yeah, we understand.
we understanding.
Mhm.
Basically, we know that.
Yes.
Now immeasurable equanimity, that object, extreme being and, stubborn and ignorant and, very uh, unchangeable mind, yeah, that is living beings, then not enough clever, not enough analyze, not enough wisdom, then make problem. We are good, they are bad, we are correct, they are wrong. Not true, not true. Basically, all emptiness, all views, sight view, no correct. But that means limitless, there means if what's that? How wonderful if they become clever and become uh, what's that? Correct view and perfect wisdom, and they become then economic view, clever view, and emptiness view, and then become peace. Oh, yes. Thank you. Now I think big puja finish. That is something practice. Now we continually my teaching long term 8 months. San Antonio.
Yeah. 8 months here.
Yeah. I teach like little bit sixth chapter 6 Bodhisattva Chayavatara, little bit, but then chapter 8, long term, Bodhicitta, compassion, and that teach. I think many months, 3 months, 4 months, I teach that. That is, I reading this Kagyu commentary and put this Bodhisattva Chayavatara and also one Gilu commentary. I have that and compare. And sometimes then edit Kamala Shila. I have no Lamrim text. Sometimes edit Lamrim. Yeah, sometimes because my remember for education, what say, not edit. And we did that. That 8 chapter 8, very important practice. Holiness 6 chapter and 8 chapter, and this really good for universal education. And learn Muslim, non-Buddhism, non-religion, all need this idea, logical. That is a good topic. Yeah, also Mayana, that they telling, 7 mother recognize and that kind mom and how to pay back mom and compassion, loving kindness, and then I promised I do all living being undertaking or responsibility or some bodhicitta, Then also Manjushri's style that is self-chasing other, self-chasing and give up, and other chasing, do practice, take up. Yeah, that is also very detailed, many discussion, you are stupid. You more important than other, they say, thinking, No, other important than you. That Manjushri's style, discussion, and then they say Kamalashila and that Gombrim, they say Bodhisattva Chaya Avatara chapter 8 is Mayana Shamatha. Mayana Shamatha, but Shamatha is like one object, Buddha statue or maybe maybe non-Buddhists doing beautiful girl meditate. Easier can see man or woman can handsome boy can meditate. Concentration, memory, and give up agitate or dullness. And mind training, mind stability.
Mind stability training.
They long term do then this mind quality coming. Mind have already quality. Mind quality arising. Then but better Buddha statue, negative purify. Buddhists believe that. Oh, Jesus also okay, Koros also okay. if one object, only that. But Mahayana, they say that you watch your mind. You watch your mind. 8th chapter say, self-chasing, one moment not allowed. Selfish, one moment not allowed. That concentrate. Then think about other chasing quality, other chasing bearing how much beneficial, other chasing how much quality. That is shamatha, Mahayana shamatha, not Hinayana shamatha. Hinayana shamatha only breathing and or something, many, but Mahayana shamatha like this, not allowed to arising selfish, self-chasing. If have self-chasing, you must against, not do continually, and not think about one moment your beneficial job. All other beneficial job, think about. That is Mahayana shamatha. Only other beneficial, how to do, not allowed to your aim. One moment not allowed.
Right.
That is Mahayana shamatha. And other beneficial, compassion, loving kindness, how wonderful, how urgent. All beneficials come, self and other, all beneficial. If you have compassion, good heart, you also more beginning start happy life. Happy life start, Yeah, that is Mahayana. Usually telling that. Also doing, Tonglen. Others sufferings all bring me breathing and my good things to give, share them, and that concentrate, shamatha. Yeah, that is Mahayana shamatha. Yeah. Then chapter 9, upasana. Then checking emptiness. 9th chapter, checking selflessness view, all phenomena, empty, or selfless, all phenomena.
All phenomena are self.
Yeah, selfless, selflessness, emptiness,
Selfless.
all phenomena, emptiness, two kind, self-checking, self-empty, other all things also empty. Right. That two emptiness telling that logically, many discussion, many different school discussion need. Non-Buddhists, everybody together needs discussion, not only school together.
Right.
Most you with you discussion, discussion need.
Yeah.
That is important. We never discuss with me, with self,
Right.
but self is 2, 3, 5.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, 5 pairs.
Yeah, 5 face.
You have 5 pairs or 100 pairs. You think you 1 pairs, but no,
5
you have 100 pairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you check, you 100 pairs. If you poor people together, other pairs is scholar or high people together. Yeah, different pairs, you showing, but you don't lie. You thinking I'm 1 pair. No, 100% lying. You have 100 pass. Yeah. Joke, but true.
But true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Joke come from,
Truth.
I think, Bhutanese. Yeah. Now what we, yeah. How we did it, how we became wrong, that is important. I already mentioned, five, what's instinct. Four is instinct.
For instinct.
For
Yeah. Karmic imprints.
imprints.
That is, we have so many karmic, so many habit. This life habit, previous life habit, each people different habit, different characteristics, different caste. Then
Right.
habit make caste different. You know, what's that? Karmic, good karmic imprints, bad karmic imprints. Yeah, then different characteristics, different caste.
Right.
India say caste.
Right.
You know, some people don't like, completely don't like hashi, and don't like eating meat, don't like killing, don't like fighting.
Right.
Some like fighting, eat all uh, poor foods,
All four foods.
poor food animals, all
Oh,
eat.
yeah.
Poor food or hand, poor hand.
Yeah. Poof, yeah.
Food, you know, Chinese eat
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Everything.
It has
You
4
know,
feet.
Chinese forest, they have no bird. All kill eat already. Finish. Yeah, very small bird also kill eat. And cats eat, Billy eat, what's that, mouse eat.
Yeah.
Billy, no. Billy means handy language. Billy means cats.
Oh, Billy. Ooh,
Yeah.
Don't tell honey girl.
Billy Chiwa. Chiwa means mouse, handy language. Chiwa run, Billy follow something says, the Hindu singing. They have poem, singing. If you know Hindi language, singing incredible. You know, they have poem, Hindu poem.
Yeah.
Very scholar. And man, woman, love sound, incredible. Incredible. 2-3 days became crazy. That's poems.
Right.
Think about. But anyway, we deluded poor karmic imprints, max, and then, that is create or emanation, deceptive public, abricate, what's that?
Deceptive appearance.
Deceptive appearance. Or wrong imagination
Wrong imagination.
coming. Where come from wrong imagination and to think of everything,
To think of everything.
you know, think of everything come from this habit, you know, karmic imprints, Paul. I already mentioned that is mental rigidity.
Yep. Mental rigidity.
Mental rigidity. then exaggerate. Exaggerate. Oh, beautiful. Tomorrow more beautiful. The after tomorrow more beautiful. Then 1 month later, only she is the whole world more beautiful as she, than no else. Similar. Oh, he is elegant man. Oh, man. Then tomorrow more, 1 month, 2 months later, then he is more capable. He is more. The women's deluded that different delusion,
Right.
different delusion. But then this enemy is more worse. Then again, exaggerate more, that then too much angry, too much grasping or attachment or desire attachment, that how to come from like that. Basically we have habit or karmic, habitually, and habitual tendencies.
Habitual tendencies.
Habitual tendencies.
Yeah, habitual tendencies. Yes.
Habitual tendencies. Then that makes, the mental rigidity.
Mental rigidity.
Mental rigidity. Then, then exaggerate. Exaggerate.
Are the 4 karmic?
Yeah.
Are they give rise to habitual tendencies?
Oh, yeah. The mental rigidity come.
Right. You mentioned 4 karmic.
Yes.
Imprints. Do they give rise to habitual tendencies?
Yes. Habitual tendencies. Paul.
And then mental rigidity.
Yeah, then mental rigidity or wrong imagination, wrong imagination, or what say, think of everything.
What?
Everything thinking.
Everything thinking.
And pity. Or,
So,
yeah.
I have a question.
Understanding.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, conventional truth.
Yes.
Is what we see.
Oh, yes. Conventional truth.
But what we see is not real.
No real.
Right.
Yeah.
But we have these karmic imprints.
Yes.
That help us say, I see.
Yeah. Everything can see, but conventional truth is not true.
Right.
Because conventional truth need ignorance. Without ignorance, then conventional truth nothing. Without ignorance, ignorance, we have ignorance, then we can see everything wrong. That is conventional. And this is also like reflection or in mirror, and in reflection past. That is that is conventional truth. That is wrong. What's said? We understanding that is not true. We realize it. Right. Reflection is many children and many people, many animals. Reflection is true, not true. They don't understand it. Right. Till they are conventional. Right. Till for parrot and cats, they look mirror, big mirror. Yeah. They're thinking they're cats. Another bird. They're bird. They. But till they, because they don't know, they're thinking true. Right. But not true.
Right. We know
But
it's not true.
conventional means conventional, whatever we see, that is, we believe that is true, but check, no true. That is conventional true.
Right.
So, how is ignorance
Yeah,
related to karmic imprints
yeah.
and habitual tendencies?
Say again.
What's that?
How
Ignorant,
is ignorance
yes.
related to karmic imprints?
Yes, that make again more karmic imprints. Again, like
Because we're ignorant.
like,
we make more karmic imprints.
like bird, egg, bird, similar.
Yeah.
Egg make bird, bird make egg, egg make bird. You know, karmic, more and more karmic come from like that.
Yeah.
But one karmic is, you know, like intrinsic karmic.
Mm-hmm.
That is a little bit subject, difficult one. Otherwise, selfish, self-grasping karmic, selfish karmic, yeah, many different karmic, many habits, you know. Yeah, that is, yeah, like that. How we deal with it? We deal with it that I mentioned many times. We deal with it that karmic makes and mental regidated or wrong image generation makes and exaggerate, good, exaggerate, bad, exaggerate, make mouse, elephant. Then we don't know, we believe that. We're not checking, never checking. And whatever you see, you that believe. Then become angry, become jealousy, become attachment. Yeah, all the delusions, confusing or delusion or what say, this Kailash, Sanskrit say Kailash, or mental affliction, distraction mind. What's that? Distraction? Destructive mind. Or this also terminology difficult.
Yeah.
Delusion terminology.
Tricky.
Tibetan language say Nyonmong. Nyonmong. Also Tibetan people don't know this meaning. Just say, but Nyonmong means what is a tomato, maybe. I don't know, maybe. Long ago, I don't know English. I was a debate teacher in the monastery. Then I teach every day 6 class, and evening go look debate, and 10 o'clock. Then I come back to room, and but young monks also there's 10 o'clock stopped. Then they very past the language. Young boy, they say, master, say tomato. What? I say, they say, see you tomorrow.
Oh.
I don't know English. My hearing, say tomato means, say means gold tomato. Gold tomato. What is gold tomato? But they say, see you tomorrow. But Tibetan language, say tomato means gold tomato. You know, gold tomato is good, very expensive.
Good. Yeah, very expensive tomato.
I think maybe yellow one, gold tomato. But see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Also, when Dharamsala, one mama, old mama, one Englishman says, sorry. What? Yeah, sorry means, who is you? Tibetan language.
Very confusing.
Yeah, very confusing.
Yes, very
Very.
confusing.
Sorry means Tibetan language.
Who are you?
Who is you?
Who is you?
Yeah. Very funny. Very.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, that is exaggerate. Then delusion come, mental affliction. This need terminology no perfect. Mental affliction, distraction mind, also deceptive mind,
Deceptive mind.
deceptive mind, delusion mind. Yeah, that is how we deal with it. That must to know.
Mhm.
Okay.
We are already deluded.
Yeah.
Morning till evening, deluded.
We are born deluded.
Born deluded.
Yeah.
Up to now deluded.
Yeah.
But we don't know. Unfortunately.
Right. We're not aware that we're deluded.
Huh?
We are not aware we are deluded.
Yeah,
We
we
think we are
deluded.
fine.
We believe ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is how to delude it. And delusion with Pasantika Madhamika say each delusion with have ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
But other schools say ignorance is different and attachment different, anger different. Some schools say.
Mm-hmm.
But Pasantika Madhamika say every delusion has truly exist, grasping as truly existing. That every delusion have. For example, attachment, anger, all have delusion with.
Right.
But without delusion, grasping and no.
Anger.
What's that? No anger,
No anger, no jealousy.
jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is that is important delusion explanation, much deeper, Pasandika Madhamika. That I like. Pasandika Madhamika. Therefore, what's root of samsara? Root of samsara. Root of samsara. Baba Shika school say, root of samsara is attachment. Attachment is root of samsara. If you have no attachment, you become arhat. You free from samsara. But Pasandika Madhamika say, ignorant is root of samsara. Ignorant root of samsara.
I can see that though, yeah. Because with the ignorance,
Ignorant,
you have attachment.
without ignorance, you are no samsara.
Right.
Yeah. But Baba Shika also big good. Baba Shika said, if you have attachment, then you problem. That you see, we know.
Right.
Yeah, everybody make a problem attachment. Then our same class, one joking man, short one, he is answer man this day. Then somebody debate, which one the root of samsara? He said, absolutely money. Money is the root of samsara.
There's a lot of attachment there.
There's a lot of attachment, yes. And ignorance.
Yeah. Right.
He said, samsara is the root of samsara is money.
Yeah.
Baba Shika said, root of samsara is is attachment. That is a Sutara, they also coming.
Sutra, yeah.
If Arhat means without attachment. Without attachment means I destroy and test, destroy, not enough. Or women's channel cut, not okay. You know, desire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Desire, how to give up. Desire is mind. Desire is no body. Desire body or mind. Desire is quality or fault. Buddhist Sutara and Hinayana, even Hinayana say desire or attachment is fault. Fault.
What if I'm attached to Buddhism?
That Shiva philosophy, Hindu Shiva philosophy, and they say desire is quality.
Desire is quality.
Quality, no fault.
Yeah.
Jakasambara also using the high yoga tantra say desire is poison, but poison can make boxing, he said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
High yoga tantra making boxing. But Hinayana say completely poison. Yeah, Mahayana say can using need wisdom. If you have perfect wisdom, you can using attachment. You can make 100 sons. You can need many wives. You can make many sons, and they give job. Something say. Yeah. Mahayana. Hinayana say absolutely wrong. Mahayana is demon religion. Completely give up. Attachment is root of samsara. But Shang Doji Jebo, he is practitioner good yogi, Tibetan. He is Shang Doji Jebo. He is a practitioner. He not much learned. He doing practice mondo and very, very devotion. Then he doing practice very, very spiritual man or religion. How to say? Spiritual
Religious,
or
yes.
devotion man. Then he don't like samsara. He wanted prayer. Then he go in Sakya, very popular master. What is which one root of samsara? Sakya master telling subtle wind, subtle mind believe different. That is root of samsara. Subtle mind, subtle wind. You believe different, that is root of samsara. That is a high yoga tantra's answer. But Shang Doji Jebu, he complicate. He don't. It doesn't help for him.
Yeah.
Then he go Gilu.
Much for us either.
He asked Gilu master, which one the root of samsara? They say, what's say, self-grasping. What's say? Self-grasping is root of samsara. He don't understand. For him, not help. Then he go Machi Labdan. Machi Labdan, she is Chö Bhaktis. Chö, Chö beginning is India, Nalanda Abbot. Pada, Pada Buddha. He teach. But then his disciple, best one, India, Tibet, especially woman. She is a scholar. She Chö practice. Women Chö come from her. Now we have tanka, many tanka. White woman and dancing naked one. That is Machi Labdran. Machi Labdran, he Shang Doji Jebu goes, Machi Labdran. Please, you tell me which one root of samsara. He said, Machi Labdran said, you, this life more important believe that is root of samsara. You grasping this life,
Yeah.
that is root of samsara. Oh, that is you correct. Thank you. This life is grasping my life. That is really root of samsara. He understanding for him beneficial.
Right.
Yeah.
That
Shang
helped him.
Doji Jebu. But if tell high, such a master say,
No.
wind and the mind different.
Yeah.
That is the root of samsara. So, Italy language.
Yeah.
And the Gilupa say, grasping of self, grasping truly existing self, that is the root of samsara.
Right.
For him, is Spanish language.
Right. He didn't
He don't understand it.
But when she said,
Then Machi Labdhan answer is, you grasping this life more important. Attach this life. You attach this life. You desire this life. This life more important. Me important. My this life important. That thinking is root of samsara.
and that he heard. And
Then he
understood that.
satisfied.
Yeah, he could hear that. It wasn't foreign language.
Yeah, root of samsara. Yeah, this. But what do you think? Which one's the root of samsara?
Well, of course, they all are correct. They're not
They are all
wrong.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, pasandika madhamika. In net. What's that? What's that? Yeah. I hope here. Yeah, ego grasping ignorance of I and mine. You understand?
Yeah.
Ego grasping.
That
ego
is
cherishing.
root of samsara.
According to Prasad,
Fundamental ignorance.
Yeah.
That is pasandika madhamika. Maybe we tell Shang Doji Jebu, he don't satisfy. He don't understand. But Machi Labdhan say, if you attach this life, that is the root of samsara. But also, three principle teaching. Tsongkhapa, Manjushri, that
right.
they say, if you no renounce and this life, you renounce this life, you renounce next life. Renounce. If you attach this life, then you have no renunciation. Then that is the root of samsara. It makes sense?
Yeah.
That's Shang Doji Jebu answer Machi Labdhan teaching.
This is all,
Yeah.
this is language, terminology,
Yeah.
ignorance, and attachment.
Yes.
Ignorance can cause attachment. Ignorance can cause attachment.
Ignorant, but different school. Ignorant, different delusion. Attachment, different delusion. Anger, different delusion,
Right.
different substance, they
But
say.
if you are ignorant
Yeah.
and you attach to this life,
Yes,
are
yes, they
both
have
ignorant.
ignorant.
and attached.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ignorant and attached, Swatantika Madhamika, Chita Matara, Baba Shika, Swatantika. Also, they say different substance mind. Different substance mind. Ignorant, different mind.
Oh, sure.
Anger,
It's a different-
different
yes,
mind.
Yes, they're all
Yeah.
different minds.
Yeah.
Anger is no ignorant. Ignorant is no anger.
Jealousy.
Different.
Yeah.
But all delusion, but different delusion.
Right.
But especially Pasandika Madhamika say, every delusion with ignorance.
Yeah.
What say?
Yeah. Arises with ignorance.
Ego
Grasping.
grasping ignorance of I and mine. That also have who is biggest, who is smaller, then more attached, more. For example, my wife, and then more attached,
Sure, yeah.
My watch, my land, my horse, my my life, my
Right.
more
Yeah.
my more stronger,
Right.
more attached,
Right.
more anger. That Dalai Lama say,
Right.
Oh, I
if
can see that.
no much my and less,
Attached.
that saying, and till check, analyze. You know that imprints, no.
Habit?
Experience with
Experience.
experience
Yeah.
with experience analyze how to arising look check.
Right.
But this ego grasping ignorance of I mind, that is terminology correct or
Yeah,
other
sure.
terminology
Yeah,
also?
I think we understand that.
You
very well in the West,
understanding,
yeah.
but sometimes other terminology. I have other,
Bermuda uses that all the time.
but this is also have innate ego grasping ignorance I mind or intellection ego grasping also I mind intellection in I is different I, because common deer bird all living being have I
Yeah.
but philosophy people different I. Atman, for example, Atman is permanent. Atman is never disappear. Atman is no delusion. Atman is so many quality.
Yeah. Similar to what we call
Not five agagat. Atman is no five agagat. That grasping is only have philosophy people. For example, Chittamatara and believe number 8 mind is self. And also Swatantika Madhamika, number 6 mind is self. And also some Baba Shikas say no five aga God, no else five aga God self. They believe that self different, their opinion or their philosophy decision different. Self is no Paivaga God. Self is no else one. Self-existing, they say. That Babashika 5 Babashika, 18 Babashika, but 5 believe self-existing. Self-existing. Also, Buddha already teach self-existing, self is important, self go hell, no good, self go in heaven, very good. You must give up negative karma, you must do positive karma, and that teaching, that helps Sutara, these following people, they believe self. Even Lama Silingpa, he also Bodhicitta master, but he believes self.
Interesting.
Huh?
Interesting. They
Yeah.
believe.
Philosophy different.
Yeah. Philosophy.
But this highest philosophy that what's that? Ego grasping ignorance of I and mind. That is have innate ego grasping and intellectual ego grasping. You know, two.
Yeah.
Intellectual means that I already example I already mentioned, that Atman and this number 8, number 6, that is the mind. Also, some non-Buddhists say Continuum is self. Yeah. Anyway, that talking, you know, Shangdoji Gyabo. Shangdoji Gyabo is Tibetan yogi's name. He checking root of samsara. Satyapa answer, Gilupa answer, not satisfied. Machi Labdhan say, you grasp, attach this life. This is root of samsara. He is satisfied. You know, that I mentioned, this 3 principles, they have renunciation, this life renounce, next life renounce, important. Otherwise, you are in samsara. You lie in samsara. That is have connection. But we topic go very deep. Is which one root of samsara? Ego grasping ignorance of I and mind. That is innate one. Innate one. That is root of samsara. Pasandika madamdika. That must know. Then we point of certainty, you understand?
Yes, point of certainty.
Certainty about object of negation.
Yes.
That is innate one. What's that? Innate grasping.
Yeah.
That
Sure.
is this case.
Right.
Subject, you know. What's that? That must to know. What's that? To identify root of samsara, innate self-grasping. We must to identify or recognize innate,
Grasping.
huh?
Innate ego, or recognize.
Innate, root of samsara, or innate fundamental ignorance.
Yes, but
That must recognize.
But we are born deluded.
Yes.
We are born with karmic imprints.
That.
And we are born ignorant.
Yes.
How can we ever recognize that we are in samsara?
That is, there you read some Lamrim, many different telling, Lamrim Lamas. 5 Dalai Lama Lamrim, also Paponka Lamrim, they're also telling. And Lama Tsongkhapa Lamrim, and many, I think, different Lamrims, they identify each Lama different telling. Or what say, fundamental, fundamental innate, what's say, root of samsara or grasping, that self-grasping. That is all, I think, the practice, they have experienced something. Also, each other criticize. You know, Gindu Chepe, very intelligent. Gindu Chepe criticize in Gilupa Lamas, Pabonka, and this identify is very funny, he said. Gindu Chepe is a Drepung Gomang monk, very intelligent. Yeah, anyway, we compare who is reality, we follow this. We need who is reality, who is correct, this is important. But if somebody wrong, it's okay, no problem. It doesn't make you problem. Some lamas is wrong,
Right.
it doesn't make for you problem.
No,
Oh, yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
for you.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't think you got
We important, not religion important. We important, free from samsara important. We
Yes, but-
important identify root of samsara.
yes.
But we not important religion and school.
But most humans will never recognize
Yeah,
samsara
yeah.
and
That-
never understand
Yeah.
how to escape from samsara.
Yes. That is many people, but all living beings don't understand it.
Right.
But Shakyamuni Buddha is telling, but we little bit study, but
We
no.
don't believe, yeah.
But
No.
that how to identify? You look, you or sometimes danger. Oh me, that they say they look this. Oh me, somebody say you are stealing.
Yeah.
What me?
Yeah.
That time coming.
Yeah.
That time,
You feel that
huh?
ego self-grasping. You feel it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
feel the ego.
Then person coming, I then angry.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right. Immediately almost.
The first, what me?
Yeah.
And then angry.
Mm-hmm.
Or different delusion.
Yeah.
That they say lamas, lamrim lamas all say this look,
It looks like that. Yeah.
all say they look. Then you identify root of innate I, root of innate I grasping or self grasping. But Tibetan language easier tell, and then this English language, this big difference.
Mm-hmm.
Tibetans say nga and da,
Yeah.
two synonym.
That's what Lama
Nga means what's say like little bit arrogant I,
Yeah.
and da means low I,
Ah,
look like.
interesting.
Master say I mentioned blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Then he said the understanding
Ah, yeah.
something have,
Hierarchy.
but nga and da different. Also ngar and nga different, but can't translate into
I like
English.
Nah.
Yeah, ngar and some arhat say, yesterday evening I heard coyote sound.
Oh, yeah.
I heard. And Buddha say, my beggar ball, where? Where is my begging ball? Buddha also using I, my, Shakyamuni Buddha. And Arhat also using my, I heard yesterday Coyote song.
Yeah,
They say, Sutara say,
yeah.
Giluk masters say, inherently I know existing. Truly I know existing. I, my existing.
Oh yeah, sure.
You understand?
Yeah. It's a
I
weird, like
existing.
the label that we use.
If
It's a label.
I nothing, then what?
Yeah.
But
When you
I read Kaju commentary and other general commentary, not make differential. I and the what's that? Inherently I Giluk make differential. Giluk Geshe say, masters text look. I existing and I existing, my begging bowl existing, you know, what's that? Inherently my begging bowl no existing.
Right. Right.
But that making differential.
Right.
If you say I know existing, then what? That is you know, completely what's
Nihilism. Nihilism.
Nihilism. Yeah, nihilism, or more worse than you know, this Yangpen philosophy. You know, no belief, past life, future life, only this life, one
Right.
master, you know, what's that?
Sort of like our philosophy.
Master, his name, universal I. His name, universal I. Master, universal I say, no existing past life, no existing future life. This life important. This life need happy. This life not fighting, peaceful. He telling that. Very, very good teaching, very helpful. It's, then Shakyamuni come, what's that, make more clean. Anyway, Master Universal I is very helpful at that time, but his philosophy low. Anyway, Master Universal I, he have intelligence. He have many texts he writing. I think today young people like him. I think burn his texts. I think modern people like this life need peaceful,
Right.
happy, don't fighting. He say that. He also says his girl, his daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter beautiful, and no religion is cheating you, he say. Religion is tradition cheating you. I want to sex you, he telling. Oh, girl, daughter believe that. Father sex you, daughter. So universal I master doing that.
Okay, well,
He said happy more important. His view like that.
problems, yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe modern people like that.
I don't know. That might be a little
Big
problematic.
problem.
Yeah, big problem.
Big problem.
Big
Politically
problem.
speaking, it's a
Huh?
big problem. Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, but that philosophy,
Yeah.
I learned that.
Wow.
Very interesting, yeah.
It is interesting.
Anyway, if my main topic like which one
Is
root of samsara.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is important, point of certainty about object of negation.
Right. To really be certain about what that is.
You understanding
Yes.
this
Yes.
language?
Yes, I do.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
the
Or
object
you
of negation.
repeat it.
The point of certainty of the object of negation. That you're certain
They
about what the
don't
object
understand
of
it.
negation
You
is.
loudly.
Yeah.
My pronunciation not okay.
No, it's good.
No, it's good.
No, the computer don't understand.
Are you sure?
You what say? Point of certainly.
Point of certainty of the object of negation.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah.
That's important. Yeah. Identify ego.
Yeah.
Recognize I, mine. That is Lamrim's different telling. Interesting. You can look Pabonka Lamrim, and there is telling. Also, 5 Dalai Lama Lamrim telling. You can look at each Lamrim telling. I think helpful that their experience. Each Lama have their experience. Funny telling.
Yeah.
But Ginduchepe criticize. This Lamrim Lamas criticize. I think Tsongkhapa Lamrim not that much telling. He is very logical. Much stable. Tsongkhapa,
Very stable.
like India, and it's similar. He going. Anyway, they say, or you have cancer. Me have cancer.
Cancer, yeah.
You have AIDS. Oh, have cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, diabetes. Or
Yeah.
then beginning you have I.
Right.
That they say, Pamonka, and
That's
many
recognized.
lamas say, that is I, or innate.
Yeah.
Innate or say.
Self-grasping.
Self-grasping.
Self-grasping I.
Innate.
Then that I is no existing. That is negation. What say?
Yeah, object of negation.
Of negation.
Yeah.
Object of negation. That I, just all dear cats, all living beings have that I. But Atman and that mind is I, or body is I. That is philosophy. Or self is no body.
Right, like the soul.
That is, anyway, Gilupa say self-existing, inherently self, no existing, truly self truly no existing. That is Gilupa's decision. But general text read, even Hinayana say self no existing. Even they ill and talent and some benaming, they say self no existing. But inherently, and then they not make differential.
Yeah.
They say self no existing. But good self no existing is very lucky. But self existing, big problem. Also unlucky and lucky. If self no existing, yeah, good. Then finish, yeah, samsara.
Then done.
Yeah.
Self no existing, then happy or unhappy,
Yeah.
both. You think self existing or no existing. But Hinayana, the Vietnam and these Thailand singers, Sri Lanka, and they also accept the Buddhist philosophy, Baba Shika. and they have 18 different Babashika. 5 say self-existing. Self-existing. Self is substance. Self is like substantially existing self. No, substantially
Substantially
existing self. But other Pasantika Madhamika say imputedly existing person. What he imputedly
Putatively.
We label it. We impute.
labeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we label
Imputedly, what's that?
existing.
Imputedly existing
Yeah.
self.
Self,
Right. That's how they say
Or person,
the I
self,
exists.
right,
or
we label it.
individual.
Right.
Same, little different.
Little
Well,
different. It's a still label.
Individual.
Yeah.
What's the question?
You know, imputedly existent individual.
Oh, individual. Well, that means a
Different
self. It
meaning.
means it doesn't.
Right.
It means any self.
Yeah. I don't understand in my English.
Individual
You know.
means one.
A person, okay.
One person.
One person.
Yes.
Yeah,
person,
it usually
okay.
refers to a person or an animal or a living being, a sentient being.
Individual
Yeah.
means sentient being.
Substantially existing self, and that is also Chittamattara says substantially existing self. That is number 8 mind. And Baba Shika, no, Pas Sotantika Madhamika, Master Baba Veka, also 6 mind, number 6 mind, and substantially existing self. But Pasantika Madhamika, imputedly existing, what's that person?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Mhm.
Imputedly existing. Everything also they say, what's that? Nominal, imputedly by thought, 100%. That is Pasantika Madhamika.
100%. Nominally.
What's that?
Yeah.
Nominally
Imputed
imputedly by thought, 100%. It's believe you.
I can't say I believe it, but I certainly can see the logic in it.
Yeah. That is important because that is really we identify and object of negation.
Yeah.
Emptiness.
Yeah. Right.
Selflessness view or selflessness view. What's negation or object of negation? That important self-check, and self-peace, self-chasing, not allowed arising. That is shamatha together need. Self-grasping, self-truly existing, self-inherently existing. That is no. The logically, reality, no existing. Yeah. But self-existing, Arhat say, I heard Kayodya sound.
Right.
Buddha say, where is my begging ball?
Right.
Then non-Buddhists say, Buddha have no clear omniscient mind. He asks other people.
Yeah.
They say, if he have omniscient mind, he don't need question.
Yeah.
Buddha teach that beginning, who coming? So many people, he said. They came, my father and mother, Oh, my master, he asked.
Mm-hmm. Are
And
they
non-Buddhists say he have no omniscience because he asked.
there? Right. He should know that they're there or
But
not. Yeah.
Buddhists say that is important. He respect father, mother, and
Their
teacher.
master. Mhm.
Just ask him,
Mhm.
you know,
Sure.
that have meaning,
Right.
interpretable. But difficultly understand.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, that is that say if you know Nagarjuna Rana Mala text, Rana Mala or Rana Mala Galet rosary, jewel rosary.
Precious garland of tenets.
Oh,
A precious garland of tenets.
precious garland.
Of tenets. Of tenets.
Huh?
Of tenants.
Yeah,
Tenets.
they have, you know, 5 aggregate, no self. Or 5 aggregate, yeah, that your I no self, and your head no self. Self is no head. Your heart is no self. Self is no heart. Your, you know, liver is no self. Self is no liver. Your kidney is no, your blood is no self. Self is no blood. Your sheet is no self. Self is no sheet. Your urine is no, because
Yeah.
just 5 aggregate that no 100% normally, what's that?
Nominally imputed.
Nominally imputed by thought,
I thought. Yeah.
by thought, 100%. But just they say a forest,
Yeah.
but which forest? It disappear. Also past, future,
Right.
and subtle past, future, subtly past, future, and present nothing, and present nothing, past nothing, future nothing.
Right.
Where is I, mine? That logic coming.
Mhm.
That Godland, what's it?
Garland of precious.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Garland to Nagarjuna.
Yeah.
This logic like this, like science similar, you know.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah, that logic is coming. Then I, mine, were gone. Then nothing. If analyze, investigate, don't find, then no I.
Yeah.
Then where is I? You say I. Then 100% nominally imputed by thought. That is pasadika. But that is reality or logical or no logical. Just meditate or logically meditate, analytical. Yeah, self, then inherently self no existing, but self existing. Where is self? Again, problem.
Right.
Huh?
If it exists, then where?
Self also scientifically check. Also,
No fine.
you momentarily check. Self disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is self no existing. Meditate. That shamatha upasana meditate. You know, self grasping, selfish or self chashing. Self chashing or other chashing. You know, this is Mahayana's shamatha upasana. Kamalashila say. You know, I still go this Shantideva text, chapter 8, then now chapter 9, till chapter 9. Emptiness, I mix a little bit, you know, Chandakiti and Tsongkhapa and also Kaju Nyingma mixing up to now. But basically, this is chapter 9.
Chapter 9.
Shantideva.
Shantideva.
Shantideva. Till self-existing, no existing, I checking. That is important, root of samsara. In net grasping, in net egos, what's a fundamental root of samsara? How look like? How we create samsara? That important for pasandika.
So are you just an experience?
Yeah, I checking. That is, I like. Also, not realize it, but I know how to check. That is also look like football game. Gambling. Yeah,
Okay.
please tell Robert now too much.
Thanks. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Thank you. So Geshe gave some preliminaries after refuge in several languages. Geshe told us about how Idam or tantric deity Yamantaka came from Lalita Vajra. It was revealed to her these teachings, and a Tibetan man, Ralotsawa, came and these teachings he got from Lalita Vajra, and that the Dakinis, there were 3,000 oral teachings of Yamantaka, but they only gave Ralotsawa 7. And Geshe has this tradition from Ling Rinpoche, and it's very rare now. It was Ralotsawa who said, Geshe said that appearance is father and emptiness is mother, and that the union of these two is happiness and great bliss. Geshe also talked about how Mahasiddha Talopa said that appearance doesn't cheat us, but grasping does cheat us. And Geshe encouraged us, if we can, to read the biography of the 84 Mahasiddhas. That's really beneficial because it's something we can relate to these people's lives who attained realization. After the Prajnaparamita mantra, Geshe said that Tsongkhapa emphasized that there wasn't only one way of doing things, and that our minds tend to think that there's only one right answer or only one way of achieving this or that. But Tsongkhapa talked about there's many different ways to achieve realization, and that's the beauty of the Buddhist teaching, is to find out what works for us. And that all Buddhist schools, we talked about all Buddhist schools are valuable schools as far as Gelug versus Kagyu versus Nyingma versus Sakya, etc. But then also all the teachings like within the of emptiness, the Buddhist tenets, those are also all valuable, and to try to figure out what works for us. Geshe mentioned a few times that he's been teaching from Shantideva's Guide to the Bodhisattva Way of Life, both Chapter 8 and Chapter 9. And in Chapter 8, in terms of that, Geshe talked about, usually when we talk about shamatha in Buddhism, single-pointed concentration, we're talking about meditating on the breath or something like that. But you could choose any object. You could choose a candle or the syllable ah, or an image of the Buddha, or a non-Buddhist could choose an attractive something they're attached to and use that as the object of their shamatha. Geshe said that this way that we usually think of shamatha is a Hinayana teaching, Hinayana shamatha, but the Mahayana shamatha is to use to find a single-pointed concentration on eliminating our self-cherishing mind, on eliminating our tendency to have selfishness, and to try to focus on not having even one moment of selfishness or this self-cherishing mind. And the Mahayana shamatha is to use that as your concentration practice, and to try to have other cherishing, and as those qualities and those practices, that to be your shamatha practice. Also, Tonglen, he mentioned the breathing practice of imagining taking others' suffering, having that destroy our self-cherishing mind, and then giving them all of our good things, that's a Mahayana shamatha. But Geshe referred to the chapter 9 of the Shantideva's Guide to the Bodhisattva Way of Life, of where he got some of what he was teaching us today regarding the selflessness view, or the fundamental ignorance, that we'll get into later in this summary. So Geshe again talked about how he's taught about the 4 instincts, that we have so many habits that we've picked up and continued in this life, and then habits from the previous lives, and that these habits lead to and these karmic appearances lead to mental rigidity, and then this mental rigidity leads to us to exaggerate reality, exaggerate things, and then it creates we get attached, we get averse and angry about things. And so again, he emphasized these habitual tendencies lead to mental rigidity on our part, then leads to exaggeration. Then we create suffering from this, and that without we can cut the root of samsara, or cut the root of our own unhappiness, if we can figure this out, and how we're exaggerating things, and to get to the root of this ignorance. We can look at how our habits to be selfish and how we are deluded are causing our own destruction or our own mental afflictions. Geshe emphasized that we must understand for ourselves how that we're deluded, and it's very personal, and that we have to do our own thinking about our own minds, and that, of course, it's good to listen to teachings and contemplate, but we actually have to relate it to our own lives and our own situation and our own set of habits to understand how we create these problems. Geshe emphasized several times throughout his teaching that the different schools of Buddhism have different views on the root of samsara. Like Baba Shika says that the Baba Shika school says that attachment is the root of samsara, and if you can eliminate attachment, that you become an arhat. But Prasangika Madhyamika, on the other hand, as Geshe taught several times, says the root of samsara is this ignorance, this innate ignorance, this innate ego grasping. But in terms of the Baba Shika root of samsara being attachment, Geshe said this kind of attachment, you can't, if you're a man, like cut off your sexual organs to get rid of this attachment, or you can't blow up the outside world to get rid of your anger or your delusions or your attachment, but that actually comes from our own mind. So as much as we try to change the outside world or wish that the outside world were different, that it's actually our own minds that are causing these afflictions. And so again, another reason to look at our own minds and to practice in that way. But then again, different schools of Buddhism talk about desire in different ways, right? So the Baba Shika says attachment is the root of samsara, but in some highest yoga tantra teachings of Vajrayana, like in Chakra Samvara, for example, desire is a poison, but you use that poison like a medicine. So if you have perfect wisdom, you can use attachment, or in this highest yoga tantra, you can take this poison and use it as a means to further your practice. So again, different schools of Buddhism approach things from a different angles. Understanding the root of samsara is very important. This was a big teaching from Geshe today. Understanding our own root of samsara is very important. Geshe told of a practitioner, and he mentioned his name several times, but I didn't get it, that received the teachings on the root of samsara and received teachings they were very, like highest yoga tantra, very high teachings that said subtle mind and subtle wind difference. That's the root of samsara. But this practitioner is like, oh, that doesn't mean anything to me. And he went and asked Machig Labdron, a female master of the Chud practice, means cutting. Today, Geshe said there's many tankas of her. She's very important in this lineage. She said that grasping at this life is the root of samsara. So to give up this life is to try to cut samsara. Geshe said in the 3 principal teachings that there's a link to renunciation here. In the 3 principal aspects of the path, we talk about the first aspect of the 3 principles as being renunciation of this life, and then also talking about next life and renouncing these this has a connection to Macha Glebdron's teachings. So again, finding out for ourselves what is the root of samsara. This was a satisfying answer to this practitioner who otherwise didn't receive for him a satisfying answer in other parts of Buddhism. The Prasangika Madhyamika school says that every delusion arises with the fundamental ignorance or the innate ignorance of ego grasping of I and mine. And there's a Geshe distinguished between the innate ego grasping of ignorance versus an intellectual or kind of learned ego grasping. And for the intellectual, Geshe gave examples of, you learn in religion that there's a soul or an Atman or some sort of existing self in that way, but that's intellectual. But this innate ego grasping is according to Prasangika Madhyamika, is the source, the root of ignorance. Geshe says for the Babashika school that the self is actually existing, and that in other teachings of Buddhism, like Shakyamuni Buddha taught us that you act wrong and you go to hell, you go to a hell realm, and you must give up negative karma and you must do positive karma. Certainly in those teachings there's an idea of a self that's going to be going to hell and stuff. We're going to be going to different realms. So again, Geshe-la's point, I think, is the different schools of Buddhist teaching talk about self-existing in certain ways, but according to the highest teaching, this ego grasping ignorance of I and mine is the root of samsara. So that idea of the root of samsara, Geshe started to talk about this point of certainty about the object of negation. What does that mean? Geshe said that we must identify and recognize this object of negation, and that when strong emotions come up, like somebody insults us or something, and then Geshe says for a split second, we relate that to some I, like I am insulted, I have been hurt, I don't want this, I am not this way, this, and then the anger comes, right? And then the delusion comes. So we must identify this object of negation. And in those moments of strong emotion, the object of negation can come up strongly, and maybe we can look at it in those moments. And that it's not enough just to learn emptiness and think about emptiness and try to will ourselves into emptiness, but we actually have to identify for ourselves in our own practice, what do I think exists that actually doesn't exist? What do I think exists when I get angry that actually doesn't exist? What is this point of negation, or this object of negation? So we must compare these teachings for ourselves and find out what's right for us. And if somebody else is wrong, no problem. If we come up with, and we believe Chittamatra, and that we relate to that, and then other schools, no problem. They can exist. It's not about religion, Geshe says, and talking about one religion being right or wrong, but instead understanding for ourselves, how are we creating samsara for ourselves. Geshe said the Gelug masters say that the inherent I doesn't exist, the truly existing I doesn't exist. So this inherently or truly existing I doesn't exist, but I and my are still existing. They are merely nominally imputed. They are 100%, according to Prasangika Madhyamika, nominally imputed by thought, merely nominally imputed by thought. But still this I and my exists, but it's just 100% merely nominally imputed by thought. And that I think I heard this existence, or this thought, this teaching avoids the danger of nihilism, where you could get into a nothing exists kind of way. So who cares? What does it matter? But this I and my still exists. They're just 100% merely nominally imputed by thought. But other schools of Buddhism, like Kagyu, they say that inherently existing I and the I, there are no difference there. But the Gelug has this different feature. So again, the important topic for today, Geshe said, what is the root of samsara? And to understand the root of samsara for us, then we must know about the point of certainty about this object of negation. We must understand what it is for ourselves that we think exists, that doesn't exist, that causes us these problems. We might think we have it, like intellectually, but in those moments, what actually do we think? This innate, very strong and deep feeling, this habit, what is that? And again, he juxtaposed that to an intellectual ego grasping, like the study of Atman or a soul or something, or intellectual ego grasping. So what do we think exists that doesn't? Geshe then talked about, again, prasangika madhyamika, 100% we merely nominally impute this idea of I or my on the 5 aggregates or the mind-body complex. And that also, according to these teachings, when we relate them to time, like the past and the future and the present don't exist if we look, and even those fall into nothingness or emptiness. And that if we analyze and investigate 100%, we don't find this truly or inherently existing I.
Wow.
yeah.
Thank you, Robert. Wonderful.
Wow. Thank you, Robert. That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Prayer.
Yeah.
Time for prayers.
Ah,
It's
yes. That self, Gilupa say, self, 3 self, you know, self and substantially self
Mhm.
and inherently self, and that too is wrong. First one right, but still have big argument.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I only that is wrong or right, because deer say or cats say, monkeys say, oh I, you know, that is they didn't say I, but they have different language.
Right.
Yo, maybe yo now.
They feel it. Yeah.
Something,
right.
something emotion, some emotionally, you know, that is Gindu Chepe said till wrong. Till that is not okay. But Gilu Master say that is right, but inherently I and substantially I, and that is wrong.
Mhm.
But big debate. Very, very good football. We can play, but today not much time. But we next time we play football.
Okay. So do we have
Yeah, thank you
Do have
very
prayers?
much.
Does Claude have prayers? Claude? Is Claude
Claude's
Huh?
up
there.
there?
Let me
Do you have prayers?
Then now reciting, what say that
Yeah, we have to find.
prayer.
I think Tracy might have them.
I might
Ah,
have them.
Tracy.
I have to find them first. Sorry.
I lost my sheet. I don't know what happened.
Well, it's like, and I have to, I'm on my computer now looking for. Let's see. So sorry.
No, you were not. I've got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Is this the one that he gave? Or,
Mhm.
okay.
Okay, you got it.
Oh,
Sorry.
somebody have maybe.
We
Sorry.
have
Tracy,
them.
we
We
have
have
it now.
them.
Yeah, we've got
Ah,
Okay, I don't have the abridged version. I just have what he says, but you
That's
can
all.
add
That's
to it.
it.
Yeah.
So dedication prayers. May the supreme jewel Bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow. And may that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. Due to all these merits, may all father and mother sentient beings have all the happiness, and may all the lower realms be empty forever. Wherever there are bodhisattvas, may all their prayers be accomplished immediately. Long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Tenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. Long life prayer for Lama Soepa Rinpoche. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the 3 jewels, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long.
for as long as, for as long as, for as long as
Space.
remain space, for as long as remain sentient being, until
May I too.
Remain until then.
until maybe holy beings
Yeah.
to remain
Yep.
and dispel misery of all the whole world. That's
Wonderful.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's good.
perfect.
Great.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I think remain me too. That change better holy being.
Ah, yeah.
Me is rubbish.
Yeah. So may all holy beings remain. Yeah, yeah.
Become a holy being.
Huh?
Yeah.
I
That's a
changing
good.
Yeah.
that remain the holy man to remain
Yeah.
and dispel
All suffering.
misery of all sentient being possible.
Yeah.
But if I remain impossible,
That's true.
that is
Well, may I remain as a label.
yeah.
Do I really?
May I remove too much ego,
Yeah.
ego. But better, I think all living being, no, all holy being remain and then dispel misery of all the whole world.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Robert.
Emaho, Geshe-la, Emaho.
Yeah, Emaho, wonderful.
Emaho.
Emaho means wonderful. Translate.
Thank you. Thank you. Long life to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Oh, gracias. Gracias, precious Guru. Thank you.
Okay. It's good.
Yeah,
Something's
merci
gonna sink in at
beaucoup,
some
merci
point.
beaucoup,
At some point.
Merci beaucoup.
merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias.